On April 25, 2025, King Frederik X of Denmark embarked on a solo journey of profound significance, leaving Queen Mary behind in Denmark, as he traveled to Hiroshima, Japan. Here, he paid his respects at one of the world's most haunting memorials, the atomic bomb dome, preserved within the Hiroshima Peace Memorial Park. But why did King Frederik undertake this emotional journey alone? And what message does this royal moment send to the world at a time when peace feels ever more precious? Join us as we dive deep into the heart of this royal visit, a journey that transcends borders, a memory that demands remembrance, and a king's message of hope for a fragile world. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exclusive royal coverage, and hit the like button, comment below with your thoughts, and share this powerful story with your friends and family. Let's keep these important conversations alive. In the heart of Hiroshima stands a skeletal structure, a ruined but resolute relic of devastation and resilience. The atomic bomb dome, officially known as the Hiroshima Peace Memorial, remains virtually untouched since that fateful morning of August 6, 1945, when the first atomic bomb used in warfare devastated the city. The building was one of the few structures left standing near the bomb's hypocenter, serving as a ghostly witness to humanity's capacity for destruction and hope. For decades, world leaders, dignitaries, and peace advocates have made pilgrimages to this site, acknowledging not just Japan's suffering, but the shared duty of humanity to ensure such horror is never repeated. And now, King Frederik X joins this solemn tradition. There was something deeply symbolic about King Frederik's solo journey. While Queen Mary, often a graceful companion during state visits, remained in Denmark, the king took this important step alone, embodying the solitude and introspection such a visit demands. Royal experts believe Frederik's decision to attend the Hiroshima tribute without Queen Mary was a deliberate choice, emphasizing the deeply personal nature of this pilgrimage. His visit was not about ceremony or celebration, it was about remembrance, respect, and responsibility. In an age when the world grapples once again with conflicts and rising tensions, King Frederik's solitary gesture speaks volumes. Peace requires personal commitment. Leadership demands humility. Accompanying King Frederik at the Peace Memorial Park was Takahiro Kagawa, chairperson of the Hiroshima Peace Culture Foundation. The foundation's mission is to promote peace education and advocate for nuclear disarmament, values deeply aligned with Denmark's own foreign policy and King Frederik's vision of leadership. The meeting between the two men was brief but powerful. No grand speeches, no flashing cameras intruding. Just a shared moment of silent understanding, two individuals from vastly different corners of the world, standing united by the memory of unimaginable loss and the hope for a better future. As King Frederik stood before the preserved ruins, he bowed his head in deep respect. No words were necessary in that moment, the silence said everything, a recognition of suffering, a tribute to resilience, and a pledge to the future. Dressed in a somber black suit, with the dignity befitting his role, King Frederik laid a wreath at the memorial, white flowers, symbolizing peace, purity, and remembrance. Observers on the ground described the scene as heart-stopping and deeply moving. Several locals, touched by the king's humble demeanor, quietly joined the tribute from afar, their presence a living testament to the bridge between nations that remembrance can build. Hiroshima is not just a place in Japan, it is a symbol. A stark reminder that technological advancement, when divorced from humanity and wisdom, can lead to devastation. In today's world where new conflicts brew and old wounds fester, Hiroshima's legacy demands our attention. King Frederik's visit could not have come at a more crucial time. By bowing before the ruins of Hiroshima, King Frederik wasn't just honoring the dead. He was issuing a subtle but potent call to world leaders: remember the past. King Frederik X is not a monarch out of touch with the people or the world's realities. From a young age, Frederik was educated in the understanding that history shapes leaders. His military training, his service as a frogman in Denmark's elite forces, and his academic pursuits all forged a man keenly aware of global tensions and the fragility of peace. Those who know the king describe him as a man of deep empathy, quiet strength, and profound respect for history. His visit to Hiroshima was not an empty diplomatic gesture. It was the action of a man who understands the gravity of leadership in a perilous world. While Queen Mary did not accompany her husband, her absence does not signal disinterest. Sources close to the Danish court explain that Queen Mary's schedule remains packed with engagements tied to her humanitarian work, particularly through the Mary Foundation, which champions causes from domestic violence prevention to refugee rights. Her absence allowed King Frederik to engage in this solemn journey without distraction, and her support from afar reinforces the unity of purpose between the royal couple. Together, they model a vision of modern monarchy, one that serves with compassion, responsibility, and humility. Social media and news outlets across Denmark, Japan, and beyond quickly picked up on King Frederik's emotional gesture. Thousands of comments poured in, praising the king for his dignified humility, powerful silence, and deep respect for history. Danish citizens expressed pride in their monarch, many noting that King Frederik was representing not just Denmark but the shared human desire for peace. Japanese citizens also responded warmly, with many messages thanking the Danish king for remembering Hiroshima's tragedy and standing in solidarity with Japan's enduring call for nuclear disarmament. Royal visits are often about more than ceremony, they are acts of diplomacy. King Frederik's presence in Hiroshima strengthens Denmark's bonds with Japan, two nations committed to global cooperation, technological innovation, and peaceful development. Beyond official ties, this visit builds emotional bridges between people, reminding us all that remembrance and reconciliation are the foundations of true partnership. In a world too often driven by noise, confrontation, and division, King Frederik X offered a different image, one of quiet reflection, humble leadership, and a universal plea for peace. As he stood before the broken walls of the atomic bomb dome, he became more than a king, he became a messenger of memory. In that moment, the lines between Denmark, Japan, and the broader human family blurred, and what remained was a shared understanding. History demands remembrance. Leadership demands responsibility. Peace demands action. Thank you for joining us today for this powerful story. If you found this as moving as we did, please subscribe to our channel for more inspiring royal stories from around the world. Like, comment, and share this video to keep the conversation about peace and leadership alive. And tell us in the comments below, do you believe today's world leaders are doing enough to preserve peace and remember the lessons of history? We'd love to hear your thoughts.